Alright, so I've gone ahead like I said, and now I have built a simple kitchen. So you only need 3 bonfires for a simple kitchen, but you can have more and they will use them all. So I fit 5 in nicely under the tablet, and we've got a buffet there so that they can easily eat. We've also put a second canopy above the kitchen. I figured because of the orientation I put the whole building on, you don't get to see the original canopy that we made. So I thought I'd do, it's the same thing, but instead of using the coloured chalk blocks, I've used dyed padded blocks and dyed everything red. And I think that gives a nice canopy feel. I'm going to do a separate video about doing canopy buildings. But now that we have everything we need for the villagers, one last thing that we can add for ourselves is a water source. So your 4 main waters will be your seawater, normal water, hot water and dirty water. You've also got lava, plasma and poison. It's okay to keep plasma with the waters, but lava and poison will probably change the tiles around it. So you may have seen other water storage videos. You can make it more fancy and put barriers between it, but you actually don't need any barriers between each of the individual water sources. So we're just going to do a section that is 4 across. And I recommend you want to have it at least 5 high and be going from at least the bottom 3 so that you don't remove the water source when you take it. So digging down a little bit extra as well, the way we're doing it means that none of the waters will mix together because they'll only mix together on the bottom layer. So now that we've created a little barrier that we can pour the water from, we'll put in our first set of water now. Like I said, it's going to seem at first like it's not going to work great, but once we put all 4 in and fill our pot up again, it's going to look really good. So it's kind of, like I said, spilling over from that one block, but just ignore that. Go grab more water. And so if we grab each of our 4 water types, what we can do is just go into the next block, look down, do a big pour, and again, it will probably go to 2. And we can already see that our elder is starting to fish, and the great thing about this is he or she is going to be able to fish all 4 types of water. So now we've got our hot water, and same thing, we're just going to look down and put it next to it, and we can see how, now that we've got 3, they kind of just, they don't blend. If they're blending on the bottom level, which is why we dug 2 extra down. So now that I've grabbed my last one, which is seawater, I'll pop that in. And you'll be able to see, like I said, once we scoop the water up, it'll look a little bit neater at the bottom. And that is all 4. And once we scoop it up, it's a little bit better. Now this is slightly uneven, so what I went and done is added a row of blocks up the top there. You could finick around and pour the water in or out, but we only need 1 block visible to be able to use the water source anyway, so I think that looks fine. And I will go back at the very end and obviously do some decorations too. So you can add things like hanging pots and leather bags just to add a little bit more detail in the area. But as long as you are lining up your orange square block to the actual water you want, you'll always get the correct one. You won't get any other one, and you won't affect the other water sources. So this makes it really easy. Now, like I said, if you put lava with these, this isn't going to work, and the same with poison, it will probably sully the other waters. You could add lava in this section. If you want to do poison and lava, you can do the same system, but you'll just need some stronger blocks and away from the other water sources. So that is all for the big build. I have put in the description a link to the island so you can just come and use the magic pencil to take it if you want. I'm going to work on some short tutorials, and then soon I'm going to hopefully start putting up some stuff from our Lavender Town build. But if there's anything in particular you want to see, like I've said, just let me know.